Lady Vengeance has kicked the bucket. Welcome back to Fog Entertainment. We're back again here with Dexter Resurrection, and we're discussing another major death in this show. They're not afraid to kill people off. Lady Vengeance died this episode. One half of the Gemini killers died this episode. But obviously that's for a different video because there's one of them still about, man. Oh yeah. But before we dive any further into it, let's hear our initial reaction to Lady Vengeance being killed off in the Dexter franchise.
And then they eventually agree, right? You can come along with us tomorrow morning, you can show her the picture. But obviously, is Lady Vengeance going to admit that she knows who it is? We'll have to wait and see.
Absolutely not, because we see Charley bribing someone with some cash at like a gambling event, and it turns out that that was a guard, not just any guard, a prison guard who had access to Mia, because the next day when we see Batista go along with Wallace and Olivia to question Mia, she's hanging in her cell, and the guard turns around and it's the same one that Charley paid off in an envelope. So looks like he was the one that set it up. So Mia's dead and it's going to go down as a suicide, but I mean in reality it looks like she was taken out. A pretty abrupt ending here.
It was.
I would have no issue with her dying in this episode, but we didn't get any interaction from her at all. And I thought we were going to get one last scene, and I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I thought maybe we could have got Mia and Dexter, or as she thinks, Red. I thought we'd maybe have them have one last confrontation where she finds out the truth about him, or at least have that scene where Batista gets to question Mia about Dexter, and then maybe perhaps before he can have another meeting and discuss things with her, that's when she dies. I just felt like her last scene was basically in the last episode when Charley says, "I'll make sure your time here is as painless and quick as possible."
It's almost like,
and I guess that was true, because she did kind of get killed with like wasn't like rope. It was like almost looked like bed sheets or something. So it was like more comfortable in the neck.
It was weird. It was almost like they weren't trying to show the face, and as if like they had to change actress or something. But I know.
And obviously, as you can tell by our initial reaction, it did kind of come as a bit of an actual surprise, didn't it? Just seeing her die like that. But I think that's what Resurrection's actually done so good. It's like, normally with Dexter, you're introduced to like the one season killer. Dexter tracks them down, finds out stuff about them, gets into it with them, normally kills them towards the end of the season, right? Now there is a few instances in Dexter where people get killed earlier, right? Or there's actual, mini antagonists throughout the show, but I feel like with this spin-off, man, and this like season, if you want to call it, it's done a great job of this. But I do think Lady Vengeance deserved like one final showdown, but I would have liked Lady Vengeance and Dexter face to face with her knowing that he's the Bay Harbour Butcher. Like, so far only Lol knows he's the Bay Harbour Butcher. Now you could say one half of the Gemini killers knows he's the Bay Harbour Butcher because of the blood slides and the way he looked at him in this episode. But yeah, I just would have liked a bit more, but I understand why she had to die, kind of plot purposes, because I mean, you can't be having her revealing so much about Dexter. But again, going back to the whole secret code thing about the serial killer gimmick that's going on, you can't exactly give it up. And I don't think if Batista with those two, if they came in and they were showing her pictures, I don't think she would have gave people up. But at the same time, I mean, she would have had to have demanded, like, yeah, yes, I know who that is, it's part of this group, but you need to have protection on me all the time because he pays off the police, and like, I need to go into protective custody, and you need to get, the assurances need to be put in place. But also at the same time, like, that Charley just rocked up with this underground gambling thing and gave this guy a whack of cash, and it turns out he was one of the police officers, which again, when you're led to believe, Leon Prater's got it all tied down, he's got all these guys up to speed, and it's kind of like, no, she just walks about with a wad of cash envelope and just dishes out to different people. I thought Prater would be the kind of guy to kill people with a phone call, almost like Pope for Sons of Anarchy, but obviously not. Anyway, that's it for Lady Vengeance, folks. Sucks, but expect a wee bit more, but we didn't get any more. So RIP, till next time. Peace.
Hell yeah.